Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, my name is Madukai Nebi. I know Madukai Nebi is from Akumazi Umocha, and Akumazi Umocha is located in the Northeast local government area of Delta State. And as you all know, I'm a publisher of Igbo TV, one of the convener of Igbo Unity, Igbo Unification Movement. Now, as you all know, we have been going up and down, speaking to our people, meeting our families that were taken away from us to other states that are not being seen as Igbo. Now, in that regard, we have put up a body that is called Ndena Sobia Socio-Cultural Organization. Ndena Sobia, the reason why we use the word Ndena Sobia is because all the Igbo families, both those who are found in Okwale, those who are found in Delta, those who are found in Edo State, those who are found in Benue, Kogi, River State, and Cross River, and so on and so forth, all of them use the word Bia. And we are using that word Bia, Ndena Sobia, as a unifying factor to bring all the Igbo families together so that we can work in oneness, so that we can work in unity, so that we can work to build our economic status, so that we can work to beautify and to create a lot of opportunities in our land. Now, for example, Ndena Sobia Socio-Cultural Organization has taken a very giant step approaching National Assembly with two documents, which I am one of the delegation that visited National Assembly, and we visited the office of Deputy Speaker, the person of Honorable Benjamin Kano, who is the Deputy Speaker of National Assembly, and we were able as well to have a one-on-one discussion with Ned Nwoko, a senator representing ANIOMA senatorial district. Now, for example, two documents that we went to National Assembly with. One is talking about new state creation that will add to the Igbo, to the southeastern state, number 6 state. Another one is talking about boundary adjustment that will help us to regain and to realign with our families that were seeded out of the southeastern region. How did I mean? When you visit Benue, when you visit Kogi, Cross River, and you begin to see, you begin to see a lot of Igbo communities that were taken out of the Igbo region to North Central, to the Midwest and whatsoever, to the South. Now, making them to understand that they are not in the Igbo. Now, that is not what I am here to discuss now, but what I'm here to discuss is about the trending issue about ORLU state creation. If we allow these, our legislators, to have their way, to get this ORLU state creation, nobody will fight Nigeria again saying that Nigeria has robbed Ndibo, that Ndibo was cheated, that they did not give Ndibo 6 states that other regions have. No. Can I tell you something? When we want to fight for the number 6 state, it shouldn't be a state within the 5 eastern states, that 5 eastern existing states already. If we do that, we still, even if we have the approval of National Assembly and legislators to create state within the 5 eastern states, we are still at loss. How did I mean? Numerically, we are still at loss. Politically, we are still at loss. So ORLU state is irrelevant now. What we are talking about now, we want a new state that will be added to the 5 already existing eastern states. Now, the state shouldn't be created within the 5 eastern states. It should be out of the 5 eastern states, outside the 5 eastern states, so that we can increase our landmass and at the same time increase our number. You know, in democratic dispensation, it is politics is all about number. How many are we? The 5 states, I mean the Anambra, the Imo, the Enugu, the Ebonyi, the Abia, how many are we? Now, if we allow ourselves to be given that ORLU state, is the number going to increase? We are still at the same spot. So if we fight for ORLU state, we are still making ourselves irrelevant politically. Nigeria will be glad to approve the ORLU state. You know why? Because politically, they know we are still at the same spot. Now, let us begin to talk about a new state that will be given to us outside the 5 eastern existing states. We'll talk about the ANIOMA state that will help us get, a backing back to ANIOMA. help us get Okwane and Ocha and Ikane back it together, to have more local government, to have more landmarks that will to help us have more number in politics. Now, ANIOMA State is the best option than ORLU State. I want you to look at it. If Igbo is clamoring for number 6 states, and for example, Enugu is divided into 2 to make it number 6 state, or Igbo is clamoring for number 6 state, leaving Enugu, Anambra, Imo, Ebonyi, and Abia alone, going outside the 5 eastern states, having ANIOMA as another state that will be added to the 5 eastern state, or going to that part of Kogi, Ida, and other, carving out an Igbo community there to have another new state, adding back to the 5 existing southeastern states. Which one do you think is better? The ORLU state is nothing but irrelevant to me. I am here calling on the person of Right Honorable Benjamin Carlo, the Deputy Speaker of National Assembly, and our brother Honorable Ugo Chinyere, whom I presume to be the person or one of the person that is sponsoring the bill for ORLU State. I want to use this medium to address you guys, to tell you that you are not doing us as Igbo any good by going further to see to the approval of the ORLU State. You are not doing Igbo any good. I see it to be a self-centered movement. I see it to be a self-centered agenda. If it's to be an agenda of Igbo, we should think out of the box. How did I mean by thinking out of the box? When you look at the suffering we are into in politics in Nigeria today, you will agree with me that we are only suffering today as a result of Igbo being minute in Nigeria, a place where we ought to be majority. When you begin to look at what happened from the onset of amalgamation of Nigeria, Benin was with the West, which are the Yorubas, who are their people. It is out of their cry for marginalization that they did a political, maneuvering, bringing them back to create a Midwest. And while they were creating that Midwest, they took a better part of the Southeastern to add to the Midwest, and our people did not see it as an injury. They did not see that it is a means of reducing the Southeast to a point where they will be called a minority. They take it to be something that is normal. They took a better part of the Southeast, making them, a Midwestern region. As if that is not enough, they move further in creating core states. They created what is called South-South or Niger Delta today. Also taking a better part of Ndibo out of the Ndibo. Or are you not aware that when you visit Benue or Kogi, that you see over 800 communities, Igbo communities, that are not recognized as Ndibo today, but yet they are ceded to North Central, giving them a higher number when it comes to democracy, voting in politics. This is how Ndibo was reduced to this word you hear today as a minority. I, and my group, Ndena Sobia Social Cultural Organization, Ndena Sobia is a movement of a people who want to see Ndibo come together again to regain their glory. Who are the people who make up this Ndena Sobia? Igbos in River State, Igbos in Edo State, Igbos in Delta, Igbos in Kogi, Igbos in Benue. These are people, Igbos in Anambra, Igbos in Southeast. These are people who come together to form this movement, which is called Ndena Sobia Social Cultural Organization. In our own little capacity, we have been taking a step to see that we address this issue of minority, this issue of divide and rule strategy that has kept Ndibo at a spot. Even our brothers and our siblings and our uncles, our families that we are taking away from us, are suffering in those locations that they are into, because they are also being seen as a minority. People who are in Edo State are being treated as a minority. People who are in Benue, Kogi are being treated as a minority. Even people who are in River State, Ijaw, you can see Ijaws are fighting, claiming ownership of River State, even knowing fully well that Igbos have better part in River State. But this is what we are clamoring for. We want the unity of Ndibo throughout the Federation of Nigeria. We want to begin to align ourselves together to enable us create an atmosphere where we can excel politically. So as an honorable member of National Assembly or a senator, if you are among those who are supporting the move to create ORLU State instead of ANIOMA State or another Igbo state outside the 5 eastern states, you are not doing Igbo good, but you are among the problem that we are facing. So a call to put an end to that agenda of ORLU State is what we are saying today. We want this ORLU State to be dead and dead forever. Let us begin to push for ANIOMA State that we add numerical strength to us. I am making this video to call the attention of Honorable Ugo Chinyere. I want you to look at it politically, of which benefit is ORLU State going to give us, and of which benefit is ANIOMA State going to add to the eastern region. Let us compare the two and know the one to go with. But to me and to everyone who believes in the fight to unite Ndibo, the best option remains ANIOMA State creation, not ORLU State creation. We as a movement, as Ndina Subia Socio-Cultural Organization, we have agreed within ourselves that we are in and out for what is called ANIOMA State. ANIOMA State will not only complete the Igbo State, the Southeast, the number 6 state. ANIOMA State will add to the numerical strength politically. ANIOMA State will add to numerical strength. Somebody is asking me, hi, you are talking about ANIOMA State. Is ANIOMA people, have they agreed to? I said, let me tell you, me that I'm speaking, where do you think I'm from? I have majority of my people who are together with us in this quest to get this ANIOMA State done. And the ANIOMA State, the call to create ANIOMA State did not start from us. Our fathers, the likes of Dennis Osadebe, and so on and so forth, has always moved motion, has always called for this ANIOMA State as another additional state to the southeastern state. Are we going to be in a water? White soap will enter our woman. Let it be that every one of us are running for the hashtag ANIOMA State creation, not ORLU State creation. ORLU State creation will still make us remain the way we are, but ANIOMA State creation or another state creation outside the 5 eastern existing states will add beauty to Ndibo. Until I come your way again, I want you to ponder on this ANIOMA State or ORLU State. To me, ANIOMA State remains most valuable than that of ORLU State. Until I come your way again, until I come your way again, remain safe and let your voice be heard on this issue of constitutional review. Until I come your way again with more details of what we are fighting for. I remember my humble self, Oyenwa Mado Kainebi, Ochikori Bono Wan Budubudu, Nkizize.